Hello there! This video will show a complete rundown of the fastest helicopters in Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a continuation of my series showing all the fastest vehicles in GTA 5, and if you haven't seen any of the other previous videos, check the description because they'll all be linked in there. I'll be doing the same thing as always by taking each vehicle multiple times around the same track, and the best lap time that each vehicle achieves will determine its place on the leaderboard. For more information, check the description down below. So in 6th place we have the Cargo Bob. Now I'm not sure why you can even choose this in a race really, because with a 1 minute 23 lap time it is way off the pace of everything else. Now the track that I use for this I made myself, and it is Cutting Coroners in the air. So we're basically going over the normal Cutting Coroners track, and although there is a couple of sections where it's a little bit longer, it is generally reasonably comparable with the previous lap times that we found for the cars. So in 5th place we have the Annihilator. Now the Annihilator was a bit of a surprise to me. With a 1 minute 11.4 lap time, it's obviously a lot quicker than the Cargo Bob, but it is only in 5th place and it is actually quite a slow helicopter, because as you'll see in 4th place we have the Maverick, and the Maverick is pretty much, you know, the bog standard helicopter in the game. Most people would probably consider that just to be, you know, pretty slow, but with a 1 minute 7.8 it's, you know, it's almost 4 seconds a lap quicker than the Annihilator, and that is a big difference. It does have good balance, the Maverick, but it's pretty bog standard everywhere else. But in 3rd place, the Police Maverick is just a little bit better in every way. With a 1 minute 5 second lap time, it is quite a fast helicopter. It does have good speed, you know. Obviously it's a lot better than the original Maverick, but it does share the same sort of characteristics of being nicely well balanced. But yeah, you know, the Police Maverick not too bad, but it's certainly not going to be troubling the top two, because the top two are definitely in a class of their own, and in my opinion are completely inseparable. However, one does have to come second, and that goes to the Frogger. Now the Frogger got a 1 minute 2.385 lap time, so obviously, you know, we're looking at 3 seconds a lap quicker than the Police Maverick. Very quick, this helicopter. In terms of getting from sort of A to B, just, you know, from going from one point of the map all the way over the map to another point, I would say it's certainly the best to use. It's got very good speed in a straight line. It just doesn't handle the corners as well as our #1 helicopter. Having said that though, as you'll see, the lap times are extremely close, and it's just a style thing as to which one you choose for a race. So what is our #1 helicopter? Well, you probably know already, it is the Buzzard. The Buzzard won out here with a 1 minute 2.309, so we're looking at only 8/100ths of a second quicker than the Frogger. Ultimately, it is a style thing. You know, the Buzzard is very nimble. Certainly for races with more corners in, the Buzzard is the one to have, and if you're going up and down and, you know, under bridges and things like that, you want to have the Buzzard. In terms of straight line speed, I would say the Buzzard is a little bit slower than the Frogger, but there's not a lot in it. And in terms of ultimate lap time as well, obviously as you've seen, there's not a lot between the top two. Obviously, you know, the helicopters are very quick as well. You know, a 1 minute 2.3 around this track. This track is a little bit longer than the original Cutting Coroners, so helicopters in general are quicker around a track than cars, as long as, you know, there aren't too many turns, I guess you could say. So yeah, you know, the Buzzard is our #1, but it really is a style thing whether you use the Buzzard or the Frogger. It's up to you. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching everyone, I really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Which helicopter do you prefer to use? Leave a like if you enjoyed as well, and there's one more left to do of this series, so stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot for watching everyone, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.